Hey guys, Funter here, and I am back with the INORL Racing Network to bring you live flag-to-flag coverage of the INORL Insomniac Elite Series. Today, we are here under the lights at the Fontana Speedway here in California to end off Season 2 of the Insomniac Elite Series. Tonight, we are going to crown a champion. However, aside from that, the biggest news headline is the announcement of the closure of the INORL. This will be the final INORL race. I've been broadcasting of the INORL for a very long time, and it's pretty sad that after this race, the INORL is going to be no more. This is the final INORL race, and let's hope it's a good one. In other news headlines, John Johnston has stepped out of car number 92 for this race. Driving in his place is Michigan native Jeffrey Finguy, who's raced in this series before. He raced in Season 1, he raced in the Light Series this season, scoring a win at Indianapolis and getting a top 10 points finish. Next season, he's going to be driving for Dodge Motorsports full-time, so I think this was a move to help ready him for that role. So, with that in mind, the championship picture, basically, we got 3 drivers left. Cosmic Nova, driver of car number 13, Seth Cole with car number 25, and Reese Black in car number 05. Nova, his tiles are looking pretty good with about a 45-point lead. I think it's a 42-point lead to be exact. Basically, if Nova messes up, or if Nova doesn't score, Seth Cole will still have to get a podium to win the championship. Meaning, Seth Cole, the closest competitor to Cosmic Nova, has to finish on the podium to even have a shot. If he leads the most laps, he might be able to get it done, but he might be able to. If he leads the most laps, he then only has to finish 4th, but that's still a tall order, but not as tall of an order as Reese Black. Reese Black has to win and lead the most laps. He has to win and get one of the bonuses. And that is a tall order. Reese Black not very likely to win a championship. However, keep in mind he is very good on the high-speed tracks, so he is a very good driver on the high-speed tracks. So if there's anywhere that he could possibly do it, it would probably be here. But that's enough of that. For the INORL Championship night, it's time to get down to the track for your starting lineup. We're to go from the back to the front. Starting in last place here, heading up row number 21, we have Ryan Acosta in car number 12. He's re-signed with this team for next season. He's looking to go off a bang. He won this race last season, but he's got some work to do. Mason Powers starts on his inside in car number 26. We don't know if he'll be back with this team next season, but expect him to be on the full-time grid. Row number 20 has Sean Angel in car number 20. And then on his inside, it is James Shelley in car number 19. He is being looked at by a couple teams, but we don't know which one he's going to. Row 19 is Kyle Miller in what is expected to be his final race for the Baby Tribe 5000. And on his inside, it is Cosmic Nova starting all the way back in 37th place. He's got a lot of work to do here. So Nova, championship leader, really dropped the ball in qualifying. He's gonna want to make sure he gets a good run here. Row 18, we have Kyle Sinoski in this final race. He's retiring at the end of the season. He's retiring after this race. And on his inside, it is Dylan Young in car number 2, who arguably I would have expected to have been a title contender earlier in the season, but he just kind of fell off. Row 17, we have Troy Kang in car number 1 in what might be his last race for that team, and Allie Nelson in the 97. No word on her plans for next season, but she's won 2 races in her rookie season. Row 16, we have Alan Cavagnaro in the 18 has been re-signed by Hamilton Autosport, so he'll finally race full-time in the IAS. And on his inside, it is Connor Atwood in car number 33. Row number 15, we have David Valzak, the Polish driver, who's been re-signed by that team, and DJ Curtis in the 88. He's probably running his final race for that team. Row 14, we have Felix Theodore in car number 39, and on her inside, it is Jason Perkel, who surprisingly was second fastest in final practice. Allie Nelson topped the charts. Row 13 has Tristan Wilhoit in car number 60, and on his inside, it is Nick Pericles in the 31. Row 12, we have Seth Cole in car number 25, rolling off in 24th place. And on his inside, it is Maxwell Chan, the Talladega winner, who would have probably locked up the championship at this point had he run all the races. Row number 11, we have Danny Everett in car number 41. Not sure if he'll be back with this team or not. On his inside, it is Alex Hawkins, who topped the charts in the first practice session. Row 10 has Carl Sander in the 3, who almost won at Talladega this season, and on his inside is Juk de Cook in car number 9. In row number 9, we have Bernard Strauss in car number 10, who plans to race in the Junior Series next season, the soon-to-be rechristened the Junior Series, and on his inside, it is Zachary Fitzwater in the 47, who is fighting for Rookie of the Year. He's fighting for Rookie of the Year honors. In row number 8, we have Jeffrey Finguy in car number 92. And on his inside is Chris Louviere in car number 98, the Dogecoin machine. Row number 7, we have Eric and Rage in car number 48. And Chris Washer in the 14 machine. He's been re-signed by the Talladega Racing Unit, so that's good for him. Row 6, we have Gol Redlick, who's surprisingly still in this for Rookie of the Year, but he is in it. And on his inside, it is Marcus Bruno in car number 17, who ran this race last season. He might be in his final race for Wilhoit Developments. Now, into the top 10, Reese Black starts on the outside of row 5. He needs to win this race and lead the most laps to take home the championship. And then Nova can't score. On his inside, it is Alex Perkel in car number 36. Who's looking to get a great run here. Probably a top 10 so kids can eat free. Row 8, we have Ian Dutta in his final race for Young Motorsports. And on his inside is Kyle Collins, your current Rookie of the Year leader. He's got to hold off Fitzwater and Redlick in the championship there. So we'll have to see if he can hold on to, see if the Canadian can hold on to win Rookie of the Year. Row number 3, we have William Duncan in car number 6. We'll have to see what he's doing next season, and he will be back, but we've heard rumors that it might not be of that number. On his inside, though, it is Tyler Faber, a great qualifying effort for car number 11. The New Jersey native has had an awful season. He's looking for more next season. He has been re-signed by that team, so yeah, looking for more next season. Row 2, we have Charles Sanford in car number 24 in his home race. And on his inside, it is Norman Miller, who is in his final IAS race. He's retiring after this race here. The 68-year-old looking for a second win this season. And then, on the front row, we have James Silverfox in car number 91. And taking out the Nuka-Cola Pole Award, it is PJ Williams in car number 4. And that is your 42 cars who are going to be starting this race, the INORL Championship Night event here at the Fontana Speedway. 50 laps from now, we're going to crown an Insomniac Elite Series champion. So let's get those engines. So without further ado, let's get those engines fired up and let's go racing.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Nice handling, long day. There's going to be a lot of adjustments. There's going to be a lot of fun, guys. It's a real race here. We're going to have a fun.
"50 laps from now, we are going to crown an Insomniac Elite Series champion. This track is known for fast and exciting racing, so that's going to be good to see here. We're going to see a lot of that here. This is going to be a good race. PJ Williams is on the pole. On his outside it is James Silverfox. Silverfox has not won yet this season. Williams looking for his third win this season. Here we go. Pace car's in. Williams will lead us down. And we're green. We're rocking in Fontana. Silverfox did not get a good start. He's already lost second to Norman Miller. As we head down to turns 1 and 2. Expect to see a lot of shuffling here. This track's got a lot of grip, and it's a very wide track. So naturally you can expect a lot of shuffling here, and you're seeing it right now. Faber's trying to take second from Miller, but he did get the best of runs into that corner. So it looks like Williams will hold on here. Well, Miller will hold on. Williams leads the first lap. And Alex Perkle, he sticks his nose in there and he's going to take second. Right off the bat, though, it looks like the drivers are busy battling for second. So Williams is going to try and take advantage of that. No, Perkle with a dive. He's going to try and get on Williams inside, but he can't make it stick. He can't quite make it happen there. Perkle's cousin Lou Vierdo, he's now made a dive. He's going to go for the lead here. And he's got a push from Day Cook. He's going to make a shot at the lead. Day Cook pushes him up the track, though. Day Cook now has some drafting help here from the 5 car. And looks like Day Cook's going to take the lead. Hawkins behind him. Hawkins topped the charts in the first practice session. Oh, got problems. DJ Curtis has come down pit road in car number 88. But that's spread out the field in the back. That's a tough break for Curtis, but Cosmic Nova is stuck back here, and so is Seth Cole. This is the last thing Seth Cole needed. So he's got a lot of work to do if he's going to work his way up to the front. Reese Black's in the lead pack. Ooh, Redlick's forced it 4 wide. Ooh, he almost caused a wreck there. Redlick, I can't really blame him for being aggressive this one time. After all, he is competing for Rookie of the Year. He still has a shot. He still has a shot to win the award. So naturally, he's going to go for it. Ooh, he's going to dive his nose in there. He's going to stick his nose in there, though. 4 wide. Marcus Bruno, you're in a 17. Bruno ran this race last season. Oh, Duncan! Oh, Duncan pushed into Everett there. Oh, wow. Fitzwater's Rookie of the Year hopes almost ended right there. With Jeffrey Finguy's up here in the 92. This is his second race of the season. His first was at Indy. So Finguy looking to get a good run here. Hawkins starting to break away. DJ Curtis is out by himself. More mechanical troubles have stricken a car. Surprisingly, no more mechanical troubles have stricken. Now we got issues for car number 42, Jason Perkle. So we got some mechanical issues plaguing some drivers here at the start. And that's what this field apart even more. So things already looking bad. So already things look bad for Cosmic Nova. It's not looking like he's going to score in this race. At least not at this point. There is a lot of time to make to come back though. So it's not necessarily over for him. Seth Cole though, where is he? Where's Seth Cole running? Seth Cole is behind Nova. In fact, he's the last car who's not running the problems. So Seth Cole, things are looking even worse for him. fact, his title hopes are basically looking dead right now. Dead in the water. That car's got no pace. He fell to the back, and he's not making any progress. In fact, if anything, he's falling behind. I mean, he's got one of the slowest cars on the racetrack right now. He does. Something is seriously wrong with that 25. So, Seth Cole, his title hopes are pretty much dead. His title hopes look dead in the water right now. Maxwell Chan has now moved to the front, with his teammate and good friend Chris Louvier taking second here away from Dutta. Dutta didn't run this race last season. Oh, we got it! We got contact! Eric and Rage has spun into the outside wall. He's gonna spin that thing back around there. The caution flag is out. Oh, got more contacts! We are still a big crash! David Valzak up on his roof! Last season's Fontana winner Ryan Acosta's car is totaled. That thing is dead. Acosta's not gonna win this race 2 seasons in a row. Valzak, that car is gonna come to a dead stop on its roof. But this is exactly what Cosmic Nova and Seth Cole needed, because that's going to put the field back together and give them a chance to catch up to the leaders. That is not what Reese Black wanted, though. Where is he running right now? He is in 17th. He needs to get up there to the front. Because remember, he has to win this race and lead the most laps to even have a shot. The field's gonna be coming down pit road here for some yellow flag pit stops, though. And it looks like the whole field's coming down. Nobody's staying out. So the field's coming down pit road here for caution flag pit stops. While they do that, let's go back and take a look at a replay of what happened. Caution is out for the first time tonight. Well, here's a replay of what happened. We're gonna head down to turn number 1 here, Norman Miller. Let's see here, it looks like Eric and Rage pulls down in front of Norman Miller, and Miller gets into the 48 and turns him up into that outside wall there. It's nothing too serious. But then, further up the track, we have some bigger problems. Oh, Mason Powers! Mason Powers dives in there, makes it 4 wide on Miller, Valzak, and Acosta. And Valzak and Acosta, they're already very close together. And when when Valzak reacts to that, he goes up into Acosta. They go into the wall. Hard impact into the wall. Valzak goes over. And that 12 car comes to a dead stop. The 99 rolled a couple times there and comes to rest on his roof. That was a very hard impact there for car number 99. I do hope he's okay. That was over 200 miles an hour. But yeah, he's fine. We just got word that he climbed out of the car under his own power, so that is great to see. And Acosta has done the same, although Acosta is complaining of some pain. So, but he is okay, so that's good to see. All right, so let's get back to the green. Going back to the green on lap number 15 of 50, drives out of race all last incident are Eric and Rage, Ryan Acosta, and David Valzak. DJ Kerr is still lap down. Jason Perkle is on the tail end of the lead lap. Chris Louvier is your leader after pit stops. Second is Maxwell Chan. Third is Kyle Sinoski. Fourth is Felix Fyodor. Fifth is PJ Williams. Sixth is Tyler Faber. Seventh is Jeffrey Finguy. Eighth is Bernard Strauss. Ninth is Ian Dutta. And 10th is Alan Cavagnaro. So, Louvier is going to deal some lap traffic here. Those cars have been having mechanical problems. Tough break for DJ Curtis, though. Alright, Perkle, he's coming back next season, but Curtis, we don't know what he's doing. He's not coming. This is his final race for S3 Motorsports. And it's a shame to see it end on a mechanical failure, really. Wow, Louvier, that was not a good start for him. Louvier bogged down in the start there. Chan had to go up on the track, and that's gonna cost him. Sinoski gets underneath. Sinoski have a much better restart, and he's gonna go take the lead. The 88 and the 42 do appear to be on the pace, so they might end up being a nuisance. They're either gonna be a good thing or a bad thing for these leaders. And it's probably a bad thing as they're now fighting each other for position. Because keep in mind, Curtis and Perkle are in a battle for position. The all-important position of 38th. Finn Guy is going to move up to third here. Finn Guy having a good run so far here in Fontana. He's going to be driving full-time for Dodge Motorsports next season, so I assume this run was as a warm-up, basically. So I have a feeling this run was this move to put Finn Guy into 92 for the finale was probably as a warm-up for next season. Oh, I think we got a 4 wide. Ooh, Chan! Contact! Oh, Kevin Naro almost took Chan out right there. Luckily there was no wreck. Finn Guy now dives down low on Theodore. No drafting help, but he doesn't think he needs it. Atwood has a huge head of steam there. Great run for 3 and 4. I think he's going to want a piece of Finn Guy here as he dives down low. He sticks his nose in there, he squeezes it down, and it looks like Atwood will take the lead. Atwood has not done much of note this season. He hasn't had a bad season, but he's been completely anomalous. He really hasn't done a whole lot of note. He's kind of been just there this season, but he's trying to make some noise here tonight. On the spectator cam, you can see the whole field racing through. Watch a whole field racing through there. Dutta makes a move for third. Will Hoyt and Duncan are pushing, but I hear contact. There's been a wreck in the back. Oh, it's Kyle Collins! Your Rookie of the Year leader has crashed! And that is going to put Zachary Fitzwater in prime position to take the Rookie of the Year lead. I think he came in 5 points behind Collins. Let's see, has he won at this point? No, he hasn't. But I think he only needs to pass, like, one more guy. I'm thinking, well, no, he doesn't. He's got to pass a couple more, actually, but... he needs to get up to where Kyle Miller is. He needs to beat all the rookies right now that are up to Kyle Miller in 23rd there. So, Fitzwater hasn't quite won this yet. Well, let's go and take a look at a replay of what happened. 4 wide, it ends up being a pretty sketchy situation. Not on the straights. The straights, it can be done easily, but once you get into the corners, it can get a little dicey in the corners, because you have to slow down, and Chan didn't really think about that. I forgot to mention this is Chan's home race. He gets into Bruno, who has nowhere to go but up into Kyle Collins, and Bruno has a massive impact into the wall. Hard crashes do seem to be a thing here at Fontana, but luckily there are some safer barriers to keep them okay. But that was a massive impact for Marcus Bruno. Collins had a hard hit as well, but he's gotten out of his car okay. Bruno, though, that was not a good hit. Oh, God. Oh. 200 plus, head on. Luckily, though, there are safer barriers there, and also these cars take front-end impacts very well. But despite that, we still have gotten word that Bruno needs some help to get out of the car, and he's complaining of pain. And he's saying he's in pain, so hopefully he'll be okay. He's going to be taken to the infield care center and then maybe to a local hospital. Hopefully he will be alright. We'll have to see. Alright, but without further ado, let's get back to live. We're going back to green, lap number 24 of 50. We're almost at the halfway point here. Marcus Bruno and Kyle Collins are out of the race. Perkle and Curtis are a lap down. After pit stops, Tristan Wilhoit is your leader. Second is Kyle Sanoski. Third is Bernard Strauss. Fourth is Danny Everett. Fifth is James Shelley. Sixth is Connor Atwood. 7th is PJ Williams. 8th is Ian Dutta. 9th is James Silverfox. And 10th is Jeffrey Finguy. 11th is Felix Fedor. 12th is Dylan Young. 13th is Alex Hawkins. 14th is Seth Cole. 15th is William Duncan. And it is Maxwell Chan, Troy King, Sean Angel, Carl Sander, and Tyler Faber rounding out your top 20. Seth Cole, he's moved into the points, but he's still got some work to do. Cosmic Nova, he's in 27th. Reese Black, directly behind him in 28th. So, at the moment, Cosmic Nova is your champion. Remember, Nova is going for 2 in a row. He won the championship last season. He's looking for a second consecutive Drivers' Championship. Oh, Curtis is going to be an issue here for Wilhoit. James Shelley takes advantage of a move down low. James Shelley, the chronic bridesmaid, the chronic bridesmaid of the IES, basically. He is still looking for his first career win. It's been a long time coming. Will it happen here tonight? Well, 25 laps from now, we'll find out. Atwood goes back up to the front with help from James Silverfox. Williams is up here as well. He's going to make a dive down low in the 91. Oh, Dylan Young, though. Dylan Young, is he thinking about taking second? It looks like he's going to hang back the moment. He might wait for 1 and 2. Atwood holds the lead, but we got a full wide situation here. Oh boy, Seth Cole is there! Seth Cole is there! Oh wow, that was tight. That was a scary moment right there. Seth Cole could have gotten taken out. This Seth Cole, he's made a comeback. He's up here. He has to get... He's not going to get the most lap sled bonus. I can tell you that right now. I have a feeling he's not going to get it. So, he's going to finish at least third to even have a shot at the championship. So he's going to try everything he's got to pull it off here. Duncan, he's up here. Duncan's friend and teammate, Chris Louvier. This is their final race as teammates, but they're still good friends. And Louvier, motivated William Duncan to try and win this race. All week he's been motivating Duncan to try and win this one. Duncan has not won a race this season. So he's going for it here. Another of his good friends, Kyle Sanoski, is right there in the 46. Sanoski, this is his final race. He's retiring. He's retiring after this is over. He's had a long career, but he's decided to end it here after this race. Oh, problems for Zachary Fitzwater, it seems. That car is off the pace. I don't know what's wrong. There's no damage, but... And it doesn't seem like he's dropped the cylinder. Wait, has he? Oh, here we go. 214 entering. How fast is Fitzwater entering? I don't think he's dropped the cylinder, but there's something else going on with that car. And that might have just ended Fitzwater's Rookie of the Year hopes. Go Redlick! Redlick, we can't count him out for Rookie of the Year. Let's see where he's running in relation to rookies. He's the highest ranked rookie! He's the highest ranked of them. I don't think Collins is going to score, so... I think Redlick might be leading Rookie of the Year right now. I think he might be leading it. Boy, that'll be a twist if Redlick wins Rookie of the Year. Oh boy, Kazakh Nova's up front. He's pushed his way to the front. As Sander makes a move down low for the lead, Troy Kang is up here in car number 1. Fired contact. Has there been a wreck? Yes, there has! Caution is back out for Dylan Young, DJ Curtis, Nick Perry, Seth Cole! Seth Cole has wrecked it! And with that, his title hopes are over. He's not going to be able to get that podium with that kind of... He's not going to get a podium with that kind of damage. Honestly, he might just... I could see him just calling it quits and pulling it in right now. He's got no shot. Really, if I were him, I would just... If I were him, I'll just count my losses, pull it in here, and just pull it in the garage area, because that car is toast. That thing's not going to get a podium, meaning the title hopes are over. No, Connor Atwood's involved. That is a tough break for Atwood. That's basically been the theme of his season. He's been completely anonymous, and whenever he is way up front, he always runs into problems. So we're back down pit road here. Kazakh Nova basically just won this championship. I mean, it's not exactly over yet, but it's pretty much over. I don't know if Reese Black can still get the most laps led bonus. You'll have to get up there very soon. He's having a good run, but he needs a lot more right now. Especially if Nova's running in second place. But, well, we'll have to go and take a look at a replay of what just happened there. Seth Cole, Kazakh Nova's closest competitor, just went out of the race. Well, here's a look at what happened. Take a look. Is it going to be Pericles? Is it going to be Curtis? It's Curtis! It's Curtis! That's his teammate! That is Seth Cole's teammate that caused the wreck. Curtis was a lap down. Wow. Not how you want to go out. Not a note you want to go out on for in your final race. In your final race for a team, that is not a note you want to go out on. Wrecking your teammate out of the championship. It seems he and Nick Pericles got a little out of shape. They get together, up into Dylan Young and Seth Cole, and they crash hard into the wall. Dylan Young goes over on his roof. Pericles is on his side. And I think Atwood just barely got a piece. Yossi is just tough break for him. No, that was a completely different incident. It seems... Oh, it looks like... Oh, Mason Powers! That's a rookie for you. Mason Powers has been very aggressive so far in this race, and this time it caused problems. It's the second time he's caused problems tonight. He gets to the 30-free. The 30-free gets loose, and he doesn't have enough time to correct it. There is no room for error here. He has no time to correct it. Gets in the Strauss. Powers is then there and turns the 33 around. But there you go, there's the incident. Cosmic Nova may have just won this championship, but I'm not entirely sure yet. But without further ado, let's get back to live. Going back to green on lap number 36 of 50. We're going to have 15 laps to go. Drivers outer assault last incident are Seth Cole, who has counted his losses and pulled it in. Connor Atwood and Nick Pericles, Dylan Young, and DJ Curtis, who is probably not going to get a happy farewell from Charles Sanford. Here's your running order. Carl Sander is first. Cosmic Nova is second. Maxwell Chan is third. Troy Kang is fourth. Sean Angel is fifth. Kyle Sinosky is sixth. Goal Redlick is seventh. Jukte Cook is eighth. Ian Dutta is ninth. And Chris Washer rounds out your top 10. I wonder though, is Sanford still in this race? Yes, he is. He's in 16th. We do have a couple hometown heroes in this race. Sanford being one of them. Then you got Maxwell Chan, and then there's a fair explanation for him being so aggressive. This is also Mason Powers' home race. So he's trying to get a good run here at his home track. But he's letting his inexperience get the best of him here. Maxwell Chan, he's making a move down low for second. I think the drivers do have enough fuel to make it to the end now. So that's good news. I think though at the moment that Goal Redlick may be leading Rookie of the Year. I'm not sure, but I think he is. Fitzwater's up here though. Otto Fitzwater's up here as well. So Collins, oh boy, Collins has a right to be he has a right to be nervous. It feels weird, and despite having such an awful season, Redlick still may get Rookie of the Year. He's not. It's been announced that he's not returning to RJ Manson Racing next season, so imagine if he wins Rookie of the Year and doesn't return. That'd be interesting. CBM is, wow, all of CBM is way up. All CBM is up here. As I said, Shelly, the chronic bridesmaid of the IAS, the resident chronic bridesmaid, is looking for his first career win. He's had a great season, but he still has not won a race in this series. However, the man that's driving the car that he first drove, Alan Cavagnaro here, driving car number 18. Cavagnaro's won a race now, so perhaps they'll give Shelly some luck here. It's weird to say that Cavagnaro's won a race, even though he's never competed full time. But he will finally be competing on a full-time basis next season of driving that 18 car. Oh, contacting Will Hoyt and Sander. Sander's gonna back off there. As Dick Cook now holds the lead. CBM has not won a race this season. Despite being incredibly consistent and one of the top-ranked teams in the team standings, in the Teams Cup, they have not won a race. I'd rather mention the Teams Cup is actually very close between the Wrecking Thunder and Esprit Motorsports. We'll have to see what happens at the moment. But here's the thing, 3 Esprit cars are out of the race. And only 1 Wrecking Thunder car is out, so it looks like the Wrecking Thunder may be able to win the Owners' Championship here. Maybe they'll win the Teams Cup here, and William Duncan will win the Owners' Championship with Chris Lavier. Well, we got less than 10 to go here. William Duncan's up at the front. He's got a challenge from Cavagnaro, however. 9 laps to go now. Cavagnaro going for the lead. Could he get a second win already? That would be very impressive. Here's Alex Hawkins, though. We're looking for win number 3. Wait a minute, is that Reese Black? That's Reese Black! Except I don't think he can lead the most laps anymore. I'm almost certain now. But he's going for it anyway. He is up here. Reese Black gonna give it everything he's got. And even if he can't win the championship, he could still get second in points. He could get second very easily. In fact, I think he's second right now. I think he's second in points as we speak. Reese Black, it looks like he may try to catch his ex-teammate William Duncan there. Reese Black's had a great season here. Duncan goes for the lead. This race is in its closing stages as William Duncan is going to try and score that win. He's got Alex Perkle behind him though. Boy, that'd be something if Perkle were to win this race. He's making a move right now with Maxwell Chan right behind him. Chan's had one of the greatest seasons I've ever seen in the IS. So it's a shame that he's not a title contender because of his injuries. Because I'm telling you right now, had he run the full season, he probably would have walked at the championship at this point. I don't think anyone would be even close to him. Chan's been the best out of anyone this season. There's Mason Powers in the 26. He's looking for a win. That could be great for him. Powers could get a win, and that would definitely attracted the attention of some big name teams. So I say he definitely should try and pull this off here. But here comes Chan. Could Chan win 2 in a row? He's passing out Perkle for the lead. Go. 3 laps to go. It might be Chan versus Perkle. Perkle's been seen as a major underdog, but he's shown a lot of promise this season. I think this season Perkle has proven that he has talent. He just doesn't have the best funding. It's not the most powerful car in the field. But he might be able to win here with 2 to go. Duncan right on his tail now. Duncan now goes for the lead as he is going to try and take the win for himself. Duncan wants to go to victory lane. Cosmic Nova is up here. Oh, problems for Silver Fox. Silver Fox may have come down pit road right there. Yes, he did. So problem straight the 91 team as the white flag is in the air. That's gonna leave it between William Duncan and Alex Perkle. Perkle got a bad run in the 1 and 2. Duncan, it seems a couple of guys have pit actually. Duncan holding on. He's trying everything in his power to hold on here. Is he going to take the Freddy Fazbear's machine to victory lane? Yes, he is! Off the final corner! William Duncan is going to take the win here at Fontana! Chris Louvier, he was motivating him to win this race. But even bigger news, though, is coming across in 4th place. Cosmic Nova is now a 2-time INORL Insomniac Elite Series champion. 4th place for Nova. He's gonna win this by a landslide. No doubt about it. Nova has won the championship for the 2nd season in a row. What a drive by that team all season. Nova was looking even better this season than the last. Even if he only won once. Last season, he won several times, but wasn't all that consistent, but won where he needed to. But he did well where he needed to. This season, Nova only won once, but the consistency was there. So Nova, he's definitely proved that first championship was no fluke. And how does he prove it? By winning another. What a season for that team. What a night for the Wrecking Thunder, though. William Duncan, as I was saying in the pre-race, before, like, I was saying, like, all week, Chris Louviere and William Duncan had been talking about this race. Louviere had been motivating Duncan to try and go for the win, and the Arkansian, you can see, he really gave it everything. He gave it all he had, and in the end, it looks like William Duncan will be a winner this season. What a drive for that 6 team. A great win for the Freddy Fazbear's machine there, car number 6. And we do believe Duncan's going to keep that livery next season, so I think we're going to see a new sponsor relationship with William Duncan there. But wow, what a race, what a season, man. It's been a long time with the INORL. I just remembered yet. This was the final INORL race, and it was quite a spectacle to say the least. So it was great to see. But now it's kind of an awkward feeling as the INORL comes to a close. The final race has ended. The INORL season, the INORL is going to be closing its doors after this season, and with the INORL, with the IES being taken over by a new sanctioning branch, the International Stock Car Championship. I've been broadcasting with the INORL for a very long time, since about 2013 or so. I've been broadcasting with the INORL for about 2 years now, so it's gonna be a shame to see it go. I gotta give a big shout out to Kyle Sinoski for even starting the INORL. It's been a long ride. Sinoski's retiring from NR. Yeah, it's been a long, wild ride, and but sadly, all good things must come to an end. But on a lighter note, it was great to see that the final INORL race was truly a spectacle, a great race here at the Fontana Speedway, and that is it for this season. Be sure to stick around next time when we'll be starting up Season 3 of the ISCC Insomniac Elite Series. So, for one final time, however, of course, we're gonna have to say goodbye to the INORL. Here comes the resulting standings, and for one final time, you've been watching a production of the INORL Racing Network. Racing Uncontained. I'm signing off, and I'll see you next season.